And welcome back to Let's Play Ultima Underworld, the Stygian Abyss. This is episode 3. We're going to dive straight in there. As you can see, I have a save game from episode 3 Mark 1 and I'm not happy with it. So first thing we're doing is saving over it. The reason I'm not happy with it is the episode ran for about 50 minutes, 40 of which were me jousting with a great ogre, not an ogre, a great troll. I told you it would take 11 minutes. Come back in 4 minutes. Just going to adjust my mic there, it's spitting an awful lot. Okay, so 4 minutes we have to kill. Let's go exploring. I've grabbed that. Now we've slain the mighty gazer. And that's Hewstone. Yep, we don't need him. He's there for some idle conversation. Now then, fishing pole, which will be useful since I'm not using magic. Some oil flasks, again, which will be useful since I'm not using magic. Also, since I'm not using the talismans, which I think is a good challenge to set, really, because once you get them, I mean, for example, level 3, there's an item on that level that means that you never need a certain consumable ever again. What's the point? It's so early on in the game. It's easy enough to make an indestructible sword of friggin' plus 10, you know, screw you all. So again, what's the point after that? And again, with the indestructible shield, look, I'm as guilty of using the crap out of them as everyone else, of course. But I think it's better to force myself to really see what else there is to use. Now, we're going to, in this episode, we've already cleared out those goblins last episode. We are going to go down to level 3 actually, which is back around here, while I wander aimlessly, which is what we will come to see, of course. Pardon me, down to level 3. Let's grab our pretty little crown back first. We've probably killed 4 minutes there. We're going to go down to level 3, and from there we're going to go down to level 4. Because level 4 is right now where it's at. Reason being, I want to get the Sword of Justice cooking away nice and early. Simply because otherwise that ties up the blacksmith for an hour of gameplay somewhere else. Oh my lord, 2 more minutes. What have you got there? An excellent small shield, hand axe, short sword. Now, you can take one of these things. He's mellow. You can take one of those things without him getting shitty at you. Now, we wanted 10 gold pieces. I'm going to fish in his toilet. Oh, we've got a fish. A fresh fish. 2 fresh fish. 3 fresh fish. We were able to fish quite successfully in this gentleman's toilet. And where is it? While we wait, I also told Ghost LPs I'd give this a try, so let's give it a shot. I like the way that holding shift really does... I'm glad I didn't die then. I like the way it really fixes it to grid-based movement there. I don't know why. Just something about it is reassuring. Makes me look forward to playing Eye of the Beholder eventually. There we go. And yes, we have 10 gold. Thank thee, thou truly art a craftsman. And yes, we would like to trade. Okay, he's got a whole heap of excellent stuff that we want. Trade that. And that. And that. He doesn't like that deal, because he is a tight ass. And that. Thank you. Now you can grab the item from the trade screen when they're done. I never remember to do it though. Can we get some excellent leggings while we're here? Change my mind. Yes, we can. Give him those. And that. Is that magical? Nope. Now I had a light mace in there. Now I've got a lore of 25 or something, I think, so if I can't tell that these are magic by now, it ain't going to happen. And I remembered... Okay. Badly worn. As I said earlier on, he won't fix that. What we will do though now is have a little nap. Oh wow, 19 hit points. Don't strain yourself. So, heading down to level 3 now. We're at the point where we could survive tripping over a rock now, but I'm still afraid of mice. Or rats. And poorly timed jumping is also something to fear in this game. It hurts like all hell. That unlocks that, which is the way down to level 3, but I also just want to go in here. In here is a flute. This is Goldthirst's little room here. And this, I said in the earlier episode, that I like to set up a little home base in the game. This is usually where I will start. And then on level 4, I'll normally kick one of the knights out of their rooms, and we'll see them shortly. And that's where I lair there. Now, combination left, right, and center. Yes. And it's written down there. There you go, left, right, center. Now there are also some leeches floating around here. There they are. With my propensity for getting poisoned, I'm going to need them. And there are also some critters here. Door shuts behind us. Seems legit. Lucky shot. And another lucky shot. Again, after the hour of jousting with a great troll in the last episode, I'm pleasantly surprised by that. Okay, we can unlock those, and there's actually a pretty decent secret in one of them too. But for the moment, I want to head down here. Back off a bit. Even the game's telling me to back off a bit. You can see just there in that corner a little red gem. You actually need one of those for a side quest. I'm gonna hang on to that because my sword's looking pretty sad. That one's worn. And I'll also grab that gem. Now to my right are the ogre, not the ogre, I don't know why I keep calling them ogres, are the trolls. There's a lantern over there. Going to grab this lockpick even though I never use it. That scroll is just a bit of non-plot waffle. Lashki, I am writing to discuss the possibility of your performing a small service for me, which in the end would be beneficial to ourselves and the Abyss as a whole. If you could have several of your subjects do some small favours for me, I would be indebted to you for quite some time. P.S. Just tell my messenger your response. He can be trusted. Yeah, well, we saw how that ended up. Now, in here... What's in here? Cheese! Don't know why I get excited about cheese and apples in this game. For the record, cheese and apple with lettuce is a really awesome sandwich. I don't know why I feel the need to share this, but I do. Needs to be a really good apple though. If you pick up a cheap thing like I don't know, a Jonathan or a Granny Smith, those things are bitter as all hell, then you're selling yourself short. And we have some spiders. Spider's gonna spide. I don't even think that's a word. And the fact that these spiders are being this difficult shows that I'm not quite up to doing what I want to do yet, which is what led to the hour of jousting. Basically, last time I played through this, it was about at this point that I tried to pick off one of the trolls that holds onto something relatively awesome in the game. And first off, he just one-hit insta-gibbed me. It was hilarious. Music and lyrics to a popular troll fight song. No need. Second time, it went on for ages, and I broke all my weapons. And I just had to give up at that point. But the third time, I ran off and got some experience, leveled myself a couple of times and went back, and I picked him off really easily, like the coward that I am. Ha! Another has come to be defeated by the Chaos Knight. Very well, let's see how quickly I can slay thee. Almost like I knew he was here. Oh wow, I'm hurting, that's right. Wow, 9 hit points. All I need is for my walk backwards key to friggin' die on me. Oh, there we go, sideways. Oh, and I'm poisoned because fucking why not, you poxy worm. I'm actually quite concerned about that. None of them are healing. And I know eating these leeches is going to... Oh no. I'm going to save here. Because this is going to end really well. Oh dear. I will be sleeping again once I've beaten him. Again, I'm at the point where I'm worrying about a misaligned floor texture causing some irritating falling damage. I haven't even scratched this guy yet. There we go. Can I sleep here? I can. Truly. I'm not having that. There we go. Now we'll go at this. Save me from the wee bloodworms! Lordy. They're not actually that threatening, it's just in the context of the game engine, they're a royal pain in the arse. Looks like a thing back there. Oh, it's a scroll, I don't care about it. not like a scroll of freeze time or anything. In true dungeon crawler tradition, you only get those when you don't need them. I was one of those that always raged when playing D&D games like Baldur's Gate. By the time you can cast the higher level spells that strip enemies of buffs and whatnot, they've got a counter spell that fucking just negates the lot. Oh, and we're hurting again. Wow, I took this guy out so easily last time. No, look, this is not going to happen yet, for some reason. So let's explore through here. Actually a bit frustrating. But there we have it. So this is the home of the knights. There's actually a shrine back here that I want. See if I can boost my swording a bit. We can. Oh, a couple of points is better than nothing. There's a library here. There's nothing really epiphanous in it though. There are some clues as to how to play the game, and you know, for those just starting out, it's part of the vibe of the game, I'll call it. Undamaged book. Londane strikes back. Box belonging to a knight. We have a bottle of water. Anything else? Nope, just a bottle of water. Fine. You're a boring sod. First officer. What do you have? A mandolin. 3 bottles of 3 bottles of ale, typical first officer. And treasurer. Well, he'll be the rest of the ale, I presume. Box is empty. That's what she said. So the first officer's doing shrooms then. I feel in good hands here. Oh, come on. Thank you. And this is the Office of Troll watching? Yep. So the gutless wonder hanging out next to Roderick's hidey hole is, leeches, yes please, is the Chief Troll Watcher. And in here, have a serviceable longsword, bunch of leeches. Now when it says belonging to a knight, if you join the Order of Knights, then you can help yourself to that. However, one of the prerequisites is killing that guy that just handed my ass to me a couple of times. Now here is a magical silver ring. It's a magical silver ring of leap. Leap is a spell that lets me jump twice as high as normal. This is without. This is with. There are places in the game where that is actually more of a hindrance though than a help. And a long sword, right. Gonna cut me up some Chaos Knight. Once I've slowly made my way back there. Very effing slowly. I don't know what it is about the ceilings, it's awfully claustrophobic. I know we're levels underground. And on that note, I wonder if anyone has recreated this in Minecraft. I'm totally going to Google that. That's my random side tangent. Actually, before I'm too committed, I'm gonna save. Oh. Ouch. You come to me then. Come on. Come on. Oh, making a dent in him this time. See what a difference just a couple of points into your sword skill makes. And we have him. Right, gone. And gone. And gone. A serviceable dual sword of additional damage. That is nice, but I'm also going to hang on to that long sword. Is that a magic one? No, there is a magical long sword of damage somewhere. Just what I found last time I played through. I don't need that. A key. I do need that. Now, while we are here on a roll, I am going to go and fetch me some dragon scales. Now there are two ways of doing this. The easy way is to make a bowl of rotworm stew using the recipe that we got from Languo back on level 1 of the green goblins. And it's a perfectly valid way. It's just a bit easy. The other problem I have with it is I remember a bug when I was really young of when you made the rotworm stew, something went wrong in how it calculated, oh crap, badly poisoned, in how it calculated the weight of that. I don't need to be carrying all that fish. And as a result of that miscalculation, you actually permanently lost a point of carrying weight. I'm going to be using the shift key to move backwards here. Oh, didn't want to do that. And Ghost LB's thinking back to your comment as to whether the shift game mechanic was added later in development. I think so. Perhaps as a sprint option. I mean, it must look friggin' hilarious, me just, I'm gonna say blinking like this. But it does just seem otherwise a bit too awkward. Oh, that was close. Even at this health, he could easily insta-give me. Now, there are the dragon scales, but there's another troll up here. Oh, that was easy. Now... oh no, did I do that the wrong way around? Upset? Oh, thank the Lord. I am Aurelia. Oh, sounds very confusing. Mind I call you Rodriguez? Not at all. Rodriguez is a fine name. Whatever you say, Rodriguez. What'd I do for you? Canst thou let me through thy door? I open door. Yes, I could. You want me to? Yes, please. Maybe I open door if you give me something. Ugh, troll be trollin'. Okay, this is why you need the red gem, but I'm going to give him a bigger one because I'm nicer and because I imagine I'll be killing him soon anyway and getting it back. Here it is. Oh, I like, thank you. Door open now. You happy? Yes, I am. I shall kill you last. Why we needed that is for this. The writ of Lorn is thus. In our days of beginning we must stick together and not allow petty grievances to stand in the way of respect. That's a quest for the knights. Amy, Jesus. I think I've maxed out my lore anyway. May have maxed out my sorting now too. Oh no, one more. Now, dragon scales. We will be employing those shortly. I will be going back up to previous levels to pretty soon. Serviceable shirt of protection, so that's gone. I tend to treat things pretty disposably in this game unless they're magical. If they're magical, then they get hung onto for a bit. If not, then I tend to discard them as soon as I find something magical. This is the bullfrog puzzle. No idea why it is so named at all. These two switches control the different tiles. This square here, and it's a square, is divided into tiles. Each of these sets the coordinates of the square that you are going to move. We want to move the piece at the far end there, but we also want to lift up a bit just over here. I'll show you why in a moment. So, this one should work like this, and then 2, and this should hopefully give us a bit of a ladder. And it did. And I'm just going to save. Now, if that worked its way along there, I want to leave it on that point. And I reckon there. No, one more over. Like that, I reckon. Now what I'm getting at here is you can see just here where the warm texture is clearly not right. We need to do that once more. And we are coming up on half an hour, so I'll get this done, but then I will call it an episode. That should do it. Yep. Oh, that was very stupid. Now, I am going to save a lot around here. Oh, that was silly. Oh, and that's the wrong save entirely. There we go. Now through here should be a wand or a scroll. There we go, a wand of fireball. I know that... oh, it even tells me how many charges it has. Thank you, lore. And a potion of restore mana. Yeah, you're worthless. Now there is an exploit in this game, a well-worthy one too. If you throw an item until it breaks, for example this potion, I'll use that. If you throw an item until it breaks, just like this, it will eventually turn into a pile of debris. You can then pick that pile of debris up and use it as if it were that item with an infinite number of charges. Needless to say, I do this with the Wand of Fireball, the Scroll of Gate Travel, the Wand of Name Enchantment. I would do it with everything, frankly. That's what he said. Now, my theory is that these orbs only see a point on the same level, but we are not going to be seeing this room for a very long time. I'm also pretty confident that those mages are hostile. But we will not be seeing them for quite some time. That is for much later in the plotline, and I'm going to sleep again because I'm tired of the whole 5 hit points thing. That's better. Currently fed. Right, can we munch on something? We can. There we go, we should be satiated now, and we are. So I'm going to save, and we're going to call it an episode there. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure as always, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers!